Blue 80.
53, Mike.
Check. Watch the screen. Check. Ready to go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. They'll run with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Ryan. He's got his man here. It's Green. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. He's coming. We got double up.
Hey, sprint play.
Check nickel.
They give this time to the tailback. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A gain of 3, second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ready,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Back.
Here's Elliott. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Down. Ready. Back 25.
Mike.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Kill.
Ready, set.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Go.
After the interception, it's locked. And that's complete to McCaffrey. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
31's the
Hey, Haywood. X3. 218, chopper.
Check 25.
Shoot.
Out of the gun, Luck. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
On the ready.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
Sit up.
31's the mic. Here we go.
Hey, Foxtrot. Speed River.
They're going to go. It's Luck. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. Or these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Falcons 7, Giants nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout.
He's checking. Crash.
Peek the edge, peek the edge, peek the edge.
Tight dog, tight.
Leo.
36.
Ready?
Fresh off the pick six, it's locked.
Check.
It's brought in by Jeffrey. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Here we go. 10 logo.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Alert. 3 down.
Ready. 60 yards.
Use the mic. I'm coming.
Watch it.
General West.
Creeping. Safety's creeping. Alert 3.
Switch. Showing eight.
Fan.
Safe.
Check.
Protein spill. Hey, seam six. Hey, Jet, get it.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
61, matchbox lights.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
Go
line.
back. We got motion. Back up.
No.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Let's go.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Let's go.
So they'll come up
15
first and 10
Lonnie.
now from the
15 Lonnie.
33.
I'm coming.
Hit it.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 33 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ready? Wide 25.
53. Hey, here we go. Whip, 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 whip.
Wide 25 tonight.
They keep on the ground with it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Watch twist.
On second down, Elliott.
Run!
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And it's third down.
Ready, blue 80. Wide 25.
Hey, watch the slant.
51, sub. Gun.
Watch twist.
Get up.
On third down, Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Atlanta.
So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10.
Hey, watch the slant.
51, sub.
Check. 50.
Hey, echo.
Check. 53.
Wide 25 tonight.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Finding Green complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
7 yards there and a first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now Ryan. Green brings it in.
Ryan's pass complete to A.J.
Yeah,
Green.
baby.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Weapon.
It's just me and you. It's just me.
Elliott.
Watch the twist.
And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let's go.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
At the 19-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Hey, South.
Over.
Check. Get up. Wait. What?
Here's Ryan. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
Gun.
Get him. You got him.
Base.
Hey. 50. 50's the month.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. A dump off to Elliott. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Elliott, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Falcons have taken the lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Luck.
They're running on me.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Littleton. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
31's the mic. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 31's the mic. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Yo, go, go. Hey, orbit.
31's the mic. Now watch run.
30, go.
A shotgun snap for Luck. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
51, sub.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Got it.
54. Mike 54. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball.
A final shot before the break. Luck. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll run with McCaffrey. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Here we go.
So third down, and the
60
Falcons
Pittsburgh.
going with a
Christian
dime,
travel.
6 defensive backs.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Locke. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Ready?
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th
Buzz,
and 7.
Buzz.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. He can't hang.
Buzz.
They are going for it. It's Locke.
I got you, boy. I got
And
you, boy.
this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Mike 53. Crunch time, defense.
Ready to go.
A first down carry by Elliott. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 5 now. Ryan. That one complete to Elliott. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80.
I got one.
Check.
Rush in. Rush in.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
It's run.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Face.
Watch the eye. Ship.
Check 13.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Check 3.
Topper. Hey, South.
Motion. Mike's 50. I got you, boy. I got you.
Blue 80 tonight.
50's the Mike.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
A 29-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
54. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
That's it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Right there.
Hit it. Right there, right there.
Now it's Locke. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Check 99. Check 99.
Check 49.
Hey, switch gears. Switch.
Hey.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
You got him.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Now on 2nd and 13. Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Brings up 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Luck.
Check safety. Check safety.
And Eifert has it. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Locke. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
60 outlaw.
31's the mic. So we got man.
Pilot, 64, weak. Shoot.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Charlie.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Locke going deep for Eifert. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Team 6. Right.
4 down. Alert. 31's the mic.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
5.
To the air again. Locke. It's caught. Jones. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 4 down. 4 down. I got 11. Switch.
Get it.
Again, Locke going for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Marvin Jones there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that Yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Nigel Bradham brings them down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Check hot route.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the out. Watch the out. 53's 51, sub! 53. 25.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
You're on mine.
The catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
He's coming. Double up.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Slam.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Space.
I need one over here.
Running with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the slant.
Check 9.
Hey, Tuesday.
Check
39.
Fresno.
Get up.
Now Elliott.
Run.
Just past him at the 45. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Kill.
They'll go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
53. Mike, 53.
Let him go.
On 1st down, Elliott.
Watch out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
I'm trying to collect. 80 weapon. SOS.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
53's Mike.
On 3rd down, it's Elliott. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot?
It's a gain of 8.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
20!
I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.